to learn more. Mark Lindsay gets in between Ayton and Nurt. Ball tipped into the air, controlled by Devin Booker. We're underway here in Portland tonight. Glad you are with us in this holiday season. Orbital bone around the socket of the eye. Here's Kevin Durant pulling up on a mid-range. KD.
The Blazers need Durant's primary defender. In that instance, it was Jeremy Grant to do as best as he can to get over the top of the screen. Otherwise, it's a layup drill basically for Durant and Booker.
Ball security for the Blazers. A key element here tonight. Screen and roll. DA into the lane. The 1-2. No.
Who demands the big defender, Yusuf Nurkic, to have to stay put.
Shaedon Sharpe's first offering of the night. Durant the other way. Probes, doubled, outside, finds Booker trailing, and knocks down a triple. Simons off the high screen from Ayton, turns the corner on Nurt, quickly outside the scoop for a triple that sails over the rim and into the hands of the Suns. KD, quick outlet. Booker sails to the rim for the two-hand jam. Kevin Durant with a couple of assists.
Really high level. Booker is not afraid to take on matchups. Durant is versatile and then does this on this end of the floor.
Extraordinarily well. Still clicking at an incredibly high level. Yep. 16 years in the league now. And his splits are good. 51% from the field, 42% from three is number 2 in the league. And he's an 87%er at the line.
Are his splits ever
forcing a switch with Reef? Now, Henderson will come to help double. KD pretty smart. Along the end line he works and uses that 7-foot frame to lean over and score. Oregon State in the house tonight. Screen and roll, the 1-2. Lefty up and in for Eubanks.
Drew had the latter first, I would say, in the early stages of his career, going back to his high school days. And even his first.
A minute left here in the first period. He sees a double. Silver's Thibault that comes out on the gap to nearly steal it. But they get it back and turn it into a bucket as Durant goes one-on-one right down the gut.
So he took off, was down the floor while Durant was shooting.
Durant again in the passing lane with a pick. Crossing over is Durant.
So he took off, was down the floor while Durant was shooting.
Durant again in the passing lane with a pick. Crossing over is Durant. Crossing over is Durant. Somehow lost the dribble to Reef. Sends it ahead to Henderson, who wasn't ready, had his back to the ball. Gordon cross-court, no one can catch it.
They can switch everything on this possession so they don't get hung up on the screen.
KD pops, head shake, into the lane, off the left foot, leaning up and in with 13 feet between he and the target.
And it's not often he does it early on. Even the last one in the last game when he did it for school. I forgot about it, Kev, by the time we got to the end of the game.
Simons off the screen, and then the cut by Ayton. The bounce pass to Henderson picked off easily, and here come the Suns. Slashing in, going hard with the left hand. And of course, they've only played together, Durant and Bradley Beal. Kogi is a 6'4" defender now in his 6th year. He gives you a lot of energy as well, defensively on the floor. And yeah, this guy, along with Booker out on the floor, that's a potent 1-2 punch, as good as there is in this business.
Yeah.
Eventually ineffective. Allen comes down with a rebound. KD showing some hops, taking it right to the cup for a two-hand smash. 15 points for Durant.
Anthony or another Blazer having to run back to come get it.
Durant swapping ends. He hits right to the rim and lays it in, but he charges as Kamani got down there. Result of that hustle you talk about, the work. Officials recognize that.
Yes.
Maybe not consciously.
Where Ant could dance a little bit behind the screen, create some space, maybe laterally, side to side, and get a three-point shot, get multiple threes, just like KD got that one right there.
61-49 count, 37 seconds left first half. A drive by Simons, who a couple of times here in this second quarter has gotten defensively forced the Blazers into turnovers in the first quarter. That's a heartbreaker. Here comes Allen the other way. Turns the corner on the open floor to Durant. Swings a bullet pass outside the little, and he pumps in a three.
He's able to get himself out of trouble with a lot of those shots he can go to.
Durant coughs it up. He sees three defenders coming at him and just juggled it out of bounds. Got a 16-footer in his sights. May have hurried it. Rebound to Nurkic. Outlet pass and Durant sidewinding in the front court. Bouncing over to Nurkic. Blazers a lead of 5. Booker zigzag dribble to the key. Check by 8. Terminates the dribble over to Durant. Puts his head down and drives it right through the clutter to finger roll it home. Simons outside. Give him a little bit of airspace. He'll trigger. Kamara, good rebound, is sent off balance by Booker, but the outlet is intercepted. 3-on-1 downhill. Durant, the two-hand jam.
They're not getting beat off the dribble from the double teams like they did in the first half. Now this could be the problem.
2-on-1.
I mean, the way that the Blazers are flowing right now.
Suns bring it the other way. A full 1 minute left here in the third period. Durant with rhythm. Scooped here in the period. Durant, as a result, brings it the other way. High dribble, gets by Henderson. Step back over. Grant is good. Kevin Durant getting to a spot. Back to the basket. Post up. Backing down on the 6'5 Brogdon. Bumped him off the contact. Fades and scores. Covered by Brogdon. Off to Durant. They put length on Durant. He goes by Ayton. Shimmies his shoulders. Drives by Grant and laid it in.
It forces a switch with DeAndre Ayton. That's not what the Blazers wanted to do. They wanted Jeremy to be with them, but Kevin Durant.
Booker's been held at bay here in the second half. Puts his head down and goes right to it. Nurkic out on top. Durant off the dribble. Pull up. Jay got it. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker trying to fashion a comeback here.
As this time continues to wind down, they will need some threes.
Simons twisting, running left. Durant in the attacking zone, pulls up, had a notion, picked up by Grant. He'll drive it now into the lane, and he'll lay it up. Pulling within 5 on the Suns, 52 seconds remaining. Rebound taken by Booker. He'll race down the floor ahead to KD. One-on-one, Durant reaches in, stripped him of the ball, fouled him.
It's spread out defensively, but then they'll be able to go back and play this solid if he makes both. About their prospects of winning. What doesn't feel good is how you got to this point.
Yeah.
But you have to shake that mentally. That can't factor into that.
Outside to Grayson Allen for a triple. That's wide of the mark. Brogdon the rebound, and that'll do it. Blazers snap a 7-game losing streak. Their first win here on the home floor since November 22nd when they beat Utah by 16.